Alicia, how are you?
Hi Catherine, okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. So, you've been, if I'm right, you've been taking part in 2 techniques over the past 6 weeks, the breathing and the imagery. And we're going to specifically look at the past 2 weeks that you've been using it again today with your new targets. And how you're finding them and ways to progress them, really.
Yeah.
So if we start with breathing, you were kind of breathing 6 times prior to a match to kind of make you become less anxious and focus on the match more. And this being immediately before the match, so in the changing rooms or something like that. How have you been finding it?
Is it really good? Thank you. Actually, it's been really helpful and has helped a lot over the past 2 weeks.
And you feel like as you've reduced the amount of breaths, you're still sort of the same level of feeling calm, even though you're reducing. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And with the imagery, you've started bringing in two images rather than the one that you were using before. How are you finding that?
A lot better, yeah. It's been nice to do 2 different ones rather than the same one each time, so it's been nice to mix it up as well and choose different parts of my performance and stuff.
Okay. And so you feel like the environment you're using currently is the one that you...
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah, it's good, and that you're feeling calm and comfortable in it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next long-term targets, we'll start with breathing.
Yeah.
Is maybe try and be able to breathe more deeply, but maybe 4 times.
Okay. Yeah.
So this being even less, but hopefully you trying to gauge the same amount of calmness and relaxation, but throughout a shorter period of time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So hopefully you become less anxious, and your associations of the breathing will mean that, like, long term, you won't need to specifically plan time in your day to breathe and feel less anxious. It's more of a more natural thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So yeah, as I say, before the match and before training would be good. Do you play outside of college at all?
Yeah, I do on Tuesday nights and at the weekend.
Okay, so prior to those 2 times as well, maybe increase that to see how relaxed you're feeling, and also so between them and also alongside the times in which you're doing it at the moment, just to increase the amount of times we're breathing and increase kind of the amount of times that your mind associates deep breathing with relaxation.
Okay, yeah.
Because although we are talking about sport here and the impact and performance on your improvement on your sporting psychology, really, you could use it in anything, really, which means that would be good.
That would be helpful to use it in different situations as well.
And then compare how much it's working, how much it's not in different situations. So that will help completely with your cognitive anxiety, really.
Yeah.
But looking at your confidence and things is why we're looking at imagery. And I would say this time you should possibly add another image to think about.
Yeah.
So, for example, if at the moment you were using... what are you using at the moment? Sorry?
Dodging and passing.
Okay, so maybe look into movement off the ball or...
like interceptions.
Interceptions and things like that. And this is, again, gradually making building blocks in order for you to feel more confident about your game in general.
Okay, yeah.
Because those 3 skills you've chosen happen, I imagine, very regularly within the game. And therefore, it will mean that gradually you're filling in all the gaps that you're not confident about with positive imagery, making you feel
really
more
help during the matches and stuff to add in more criteria and stuff.
Yeah, okay, that's really good. So as continue doing that when you're you're doing them. That's really good. Before matches and before training.
Yeah.
But are you feeling all okay with the idea of those 2?
Yeah, they sound really good and really positive as well, which would be helpful. So.
Yep. Okay. Well, just to reiterate, maybe 3 or 4 breaths quickly before, not quickly, still relaxed, but it would take a shorter amount of time before a game and training, and then 3 images use.
To use, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very
Sounds really great.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.